animated
Yeah,
series.
we locked it up already.
Yeah.
But it kind of got snubbed there, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
great. It never quite makes it, you know?
No,
It's unfortunate.
I mean,
That's what he said. Yeah. That's
What?
Right. Yeah.
What?
Piero's on and ready to party.
If anybody's wondering, we are officially live. So
Brilliant.
watch your dirty mouths.
Oh,
yeah.
Frank definitely has a dirty mouth. I've had to talk to him about it on several occasions.
That's it,
so
right?
I might go
Fucking language.
promise to make innuendo.
That's very different than innuendo, correct, Frank?
Oh, good point.
God
Good point.
damn it.
Good point.
Hey, fellas, there's one even more complicated. You know what an insinuendo is?
Nope.
It's
Do
when you
tell.
insinuate an innuendo.
Yeah.
Saw it coming, didn't you?
David
Ah.
Hennigan. Well, I guess it's time to do this shit. Yeah.
Almost. We are under a minute until we get started with Biscuits and Gravy, talk movies, and other random stuff. So get ready. We got some special people with us. Our expert fashionista, Ken Paul, and our resident mouth-to-mouth expert, Doc Locke.
What?
That's right.
Boom!
God, that's great.
It's so good. I can't wait. Pretty excited about it.
Some people have actually, I've performed with Doc Locke, and some people have passed out on purpose just so they could get them
Just
some of that.
That's right.
Interesting. They played a nice game of Who's in My Mouth.
Oh my God.
Now,
Oh, Jesus.
ladies and gentlemen, there's a subtle
Okay.
way to play that game, but Anthony doesn't have the subtle name
Yes.
for it.
My game is more what's in my mouth.
Why is it
Whoa!
so salty? Why is it so salty? I don't.
It's
Gross.
the olive. Don't go there before the show starts.
Oh,
Oh
point
my
taken.
God.
Point taken.
I'm excited for my drink tonight. I've been wanting to try it, and I just was like, why would I spend $14 on one beer? And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. So
Treat yourself.
treat yourself.
Says
All right.
Parks and Recreation.
Let's go ahead and get the party started. We got some people here. It's time for Biscuits and Gravy, talk movies and other stuff. So let's cue the song that unfortunately does not have Dr. Frank, but it does have Troyer. So we'll pretend like Frank is inside of Troyer. Whoa.
What? God bless.
It's time for Biscuits and Gravy, talk movies and other stuff. Starring Chad Fishburne as Biscuits and Anthony Russo as Gravy. Look at that mustache. We brought our friends along. Matt Troyer is our beer expert. And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, our fashionista, Ken Paul Smith. Ladies and gents, enjoy the show. And if you don't, you can suck it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Biscuits and Gravy, talk movies and other stuff. It is the episode that not a single woman has been interested in watching.
No.
It is our martial arts episode.
Yes.
Scorpions in the house.
I don't know what I am exactly. So now that I have this on, I'm going to go ahead and take it off.
Get over here.
Get over here. Anyways, my name is Anthony Michael Russo. We've got some great hosts on this show. One of them being one of my partners in crime, my amigo from another Snego, Digo from Arrigo, or Montego from
Jamaica.
Saskatchewan.
Baby, why don't we go?
I knew you
What
were
are you
going too far. I knew it.
What are you wearing? Actually, it's just I'm gonna go and put everybody up. Screw it.
Why is this jackass dressed like this? Well, I'll tell you, ladies and gents, because growing up as a young man, my favorite action hero was Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I just happened to get one of these handy dandy tank tops. So I figured I'd slick my hair back for you, rock this tank top, and look like a complete asshole for your entertainment.
Wow.
We have a request, Chad. Since you're dressed like that, you're actually going to have to talk like Jean-Claude Van Damme the whole episode.
I don't think that that's possible because it's Friday night and I'm pretty sure we're going for an hour and a half.
Oh, are we?
Well, I don't know.
We're going to try to keep it a little shorter. We're going to try to keep it just a hair shorter. We'll
Just
I only have one bottle of vodka in the freezer. I did not know we were going to get off.
Jimmy,
oh my
come
goodness.
to my house.
All right. Well, if anybody's wondering who the true fashionista is, sporting whatever that is, Kenny, what's going on?
Loving up some Chinatown. I knew the dragon would be here today, so the dragon's with me. A faux cocktail jacket with the turn-down arms. I figured, dragons, button-up, Chinese formal wear, why not, right?
Love it.
Again, another piece. Thank you for the show that has never left the house.
Did anybody
know
Go ahead.
that I was born in the year of the dragon?
I knew that when I put the coat on.
I don't care about the Year of the Dragon. I was concerned when Kenny stood up and said, it's time to show off the dragon. I thought he was going to.
God, why does it always have to go to the nethers with you? Bless me running.
What does David Byrne say when Anthony speaks?
Yeah,
Same as it ever was.
Yeah,
Same as it ever was. There you go. There you go. Yeah. And we also have a very special guest host on this episode. You might have seen him on our superhero episode, but this time he is filling in for Matt Troyer, not filling in Matt Troyer. And also, I'm going to have Dr. Frank introduce himself, Dr. Lockwood. We also are doing something a little bit special in this episode in terms of Be the Change and for the next week or so because of Dr. Frank. First, introduce yourself, Frank, and then tell us what we're going to be doing a little bit of.
Hey, I am Dr. Frank. My friends call me Dr. Frank. Please, everybody here call me Dr. Frank because you're all my friends. And I am a purveyor of all things wonderful cinematic, television, entertainment, etc. And I'm just pleased to be here tonight. And this is a second appearance and just loving it. So thanks.
Technically, you've appeared on almost every show because you're always answering questions, which is fantastic. And you've avoided allowing us to pay your Venmos when you win. But you've done something different. What is this Venmo thing? Which was ironic today when he asked for my Venmo. I'm like, oh, you see how that is? You see how that feels? So we're actually doing something a little different. Tonight's Venmos are on Dr. Frank. Dr. Frank is the doctor, being a lovely and funny individual. But we're doing something special because for one of his patients that unfortunately passed away. But Dr. Frank, tell us a little bit about this person and what inspired you to do this.
So on the idea of Be the Change, it's so funny that today of all days, I got a phone call from a neighbor of a patient of mine who found my phone number because it was written on the back of a card. I gave this patient my phone number about a year ago, and it was just laying around the house. She calls me because she figures this might be my number to tell me that this woman who I've known for years had passed away, and I had a very deep relationship with her, just so great. She made me Christmas, like the real thing, Christmas sugar cookies every year. Found me every time I changed to practice, even when I forgot to tell her. She found me on the internet. She used the internet. This is an 85-year-old woman using the internet.
That's called stalking.
Yeah. No. It's called Delicious Love is what it is. And so anyway, it terribly affected me in a negative sense at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to change this over into a positive. I was getting ready for Be the Change, and she didn't really have any. She was this kind of lady that didn't have any specific thing. Like, I want to have this specific service. I want to have this specific thing done. I wanted you to do this, blah, blah, blah. So I just told her spouse, I said, you know what? I promise you, I'm going to start finding things to pay this forward. So I have donated to Be the Change, and I'll let Anthony sort of tell you about that. But I've donated a gift to Be the Change, so that things can be better for somebody else. I'm paying it for it.
And that's what she was about. So that's what we're going to do on this. So first off, Frank, sorry for your loss. I know she's been around. Again, if it was a man sending a woman sugar or sugar cookies for a long period of time, it would be considered stalking. But in this case, I think it's just sweet. And if that's what people like her is what Be the Change is about, always trying to brighten somebody's day on any level. So what we're going to do this episode and next week's episodes for the trivia, we're doing the $25 worth of trivia, $5 trivia questions. That'll be from Dr. Frank in memory of his patient, as well as we're going to do something else because he gave even a little more than that. So, and I'll mention this a few times during this episode, as well as Truth Will Set You Free Tuesday, and again, the episode next week. If you know of somebody, or if you are the somebody that is going through something, send a direct message to Be the Change, and we'll either give a gift of $50 or $100 per person that needs it. So if you know somebody, we've got a couple $100 to play with to try to change somebody's outlook. You'd be surprised. I know $100 isn't going to pay somebody's rent, but if somebody's a little bit short, sometimes that little boost can absolutely change everything about their life and the ripple effect. could pay their phone bill, and it's the ripple effect that can actually create positivity and change everything about what's going on in their life. So thank you very much, Frank. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to call it the Cheryl. Spell her last name one more time.
Ricks, R-I-C-K-S.
Cheryl Ricks.
Yep.
Foundation gift of the week.
Brilliant.
And next week.
I like it, and I approve of it.
All right. So cool. So let's get started with our first trivia question of the day. Chad, are you ready to go? We're going to go ahead and do we're going to have you do the voice on this one first. You're going to go ahead and do a voice. So here's what's going to happen. We've got $5 Venmo trivia to the first person that answers this correct. Put it in the comment box below.
I'm going to do the voice. Okay, so we're clearly not doing the one that I thought we were doing. So.
Oh, okay. I was going to get that out of the way, then do that. Okay, let's know. Let's go and do the question you want. I got you. This is your episode.
First guess is in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, question numero uno. Chad, you're going to read it off. First person to put it in the box will be the winner of a $5 Venmo from #BeTheChange.
Here we go, my friends. Which of the actors on this list is known for doing his own stunts? Think about martial arts movies. We've got several on the list. I'll even give you a multiple choice if you need it here in a second. But did we show them the movie list? Let's show them the movie list.
Got it. All right, here it is.
Karate Kid, Kill Bill, Bloodsport, Kung Fu Hustle, Rumble in the Bronx, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and The Legend of the Drunken Master.
Got some answers already coming through.
Whoop! Somebody. So Piero says Jackie.
Was he the first one?
Michael Smith says Jackie Chan. He gave full name. So I'll let you make the call on that one, Anthony Russo.
I'm going to go.
The way that we do it is full name. We've done this before, and it's always been full name. So.
It's true. I feel like, is there another Jackie in karate or martial arts movies?
We could do it. So then we'll fully specify, since apparently we have to do the rules every time.
Well, I think Pierre was just firing him off, and I think that he's just like, I'm just.
No, I understand why. I understand why, because you can get the answer out quicker if you don't fully answer the question.
But he did the Bruce Lee. Then he's like, no, that might not be it. I might as well do Chuck Norris just in case. Screw it. Jackie's got to be one of the answers as well.
So I'm going to say let's stay consistent. Go with full name at the risk of losing.
Yeah, I got to go with that too.
All right.
If you want to do a redo, if you want, we can throw that question out. Throw that question out.
Let's add it.
No, let's go and add it. So Michael won. I'm not going to go to your rest of list of questions. Chad, do you have a bonus that's just for Pierre, maybe a Jackie Chan question that maybe this is just for Pierre, he can answer and maybe, qualify his answer?
Let's see. Do I have a Jackie Chan question specifically?
We could also say which one of the movies on the list is his movies. How about that?
Or if there's more than one, you must name all of the movies that star Jackie Chan. How about that?
On the list.
Name all of them. Yep. Name all the movies, Pierre. This is just for you. What do you got? All right, I'm going to keep scrolling through. So we've got Karate Kid, Kill Bill, Bloodsport, Kung Fu Hustle, Rumble in the Bronx, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Enter the Dragon, Legend of the Drunken Master. Pierre says, where'd he go? He said there's only one Jackie. Michael said to give it to Pierre. There's a lot of people helping him. Here's the deal. We're just going to give it to both of them.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Good times.
Okay.
We're making it work. That's great. Go for it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, if you give it to both of them, you can't lose. Nobody loses.
All right, so Michael Smith, who's still thinking of something fun to do for a Be the Change treat as well. And then we've got Pierre. If anybody's going through Dallas and needs a hell of a haircut, Pierre's your guy.
Piero.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Would you guess I haven't seen Pierre?
No, I wouldn't guess. I think you look fantastic, Ken.
Oh, really? No,
I would say
you did your own.
Again. I'm doing all my own haircuts.
I like that he just called it Drunk Monkey. That's funny.
Monkey.
Okay.
Technically, he did fight as kind of a drunk monkey in one of those films.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. By the way, we do have a question from the audience already regarding KP's outfit.
No, that's not mine. Hey, that's your mom talking about me, you silly goose.
Oh.
Mom, are you trying to tell me you don't like my tank top, Mom? Come on now.
It's an LBD. Chad's got an LBD on.
She said that I forgot to get
LBD.
that. I totally forgot.
What is an LBD?
She's right behind you. Where did she leave?
Little black dress. Thank you. Got it.
Wow.
I'm upset with Ken for knowing that.
Oh, man. Anyways.
I thought it was a WHH, a West Hollywood hustler.
Ah!
What? Oh, snap, son.
Funny.
I
That's what's up.
can't answer anymore.
I call it a WB. Anyways, all right. So let's go ahead and start drinking for this episode.
Oh, brilliant.
Let's grab our drinks. I'm going to talk about what I've got first because I've been very excited about it. This is a Goose Island original, Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout. It is 14.something%. They actually have them aged. There's a 2019. There is a 2017 and a 2014. So I think that this is going to be quite stiff. Unlike Frank, since Matt's not here.
Nice.
Except
Nice.
you have in your hands. Proudly
Yes.
made in Chicago.
The Cialis of stouts.
This-
Love it.
Yes.
Oh, God. All right. What do you got? What are you drinking, Dr. Frank?
So in my little Yeti, might I say, to keep it cold and wonderful, I got a little Sky vodka, cranberry, and OJ, better known as a Cape Cod or the Provincetown Shuffle.
Oh, man. I love that KP and you are on the bottom together because honestly, between LBD and Cape Town or whatever shuffle, I never know what's going to happen. All right, Kenny, what do you got?
Competing with the Yeti is a full OtterBox with the martini shaker top tumbler, and it is martini time because it's Friday and it's after 5 o'clock. Most places, plenty of vermouth, no need for it to be too dry. Cheers, everybody. Love from Chicago.
Yeah,
I believe as though Dr. Frank is frozen. So if you can hear us, Dr. Frank, really quick, leave and come back in.
Oh, Lee,
You can hear you though.
I'm good.
It's so weird. You can
Am I
hear you.
Either that or he's had a power outage.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Too strong.
Very dark. Very dark.
Very, very dark. All right, go ahead.
In sticking with my outfit, I am drinking Zima.
Holy shit.
Wow, you're going full douche. I like it.
You're going full douche.
Holy
Shit. This is really strong.
I've never seen your face do that before. It was almost as if you had gotten punched in the soul.
It's not a hot day refreshing beer, Anthony.
Oh,
It's a different
God.
Oh,
It's exactly.
Oh.
It's very good, though.
that's a Scottish face. He's got Scottish face right now. He's
Oh,
like,
that is-
oh, that's great. Oh,
Struggle.
look at you. That,
Woo.
Christ,
A
yes.
lot.
I like that.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So we're going to need Dr. Frank to come back. Since he's not back yet, before we do the next movie, let's go ahead, or before we do the first set of movies, I'm going to go ahead and look to see what we got. What are we starting with first?
Before we move on, though, I would like to point out that Anthony looks like a Bret Michaels groupie.
Oh,
Mhm.
now I see it.
Woo!
Now I
What?
see it.
That's a Ric Flair groupie.
It's a wrestling. It's all the same thing.
It's what? Hair bands and wrestling are the same? What is
Hold on.
happening?
Move on. Bad.
Yep. Chad's going to get angry. What the heck happened to Dr. Frank? All right, let's go ahead and do, I'm not going to do the voice because I want to save that for Dr. Frank. So we're going to do your next question, Chadwick. Here's the deal.
All right.
$5 Venmo. It's trivia time. And then we're going to whip through the first round of movies. We're going to need your help for that. But in the meantime, it's time to win some money from hashtag Be the Change. Again, this is from Dr. Lockwood this week. It is the Cheryl Ricks edition of questions, paying it forward and doing something positive with those $5. All right. So, Chad, if you're ready, first person to put in the box, your question will appear right now.
All right, here we go. First and last name this time, ladies and gentlemen. First and last doesn't have to be spelled correctly. Name the only person on the list that we've shown you to create their own style of martial art. We're talking about the star of the film, one of the stars of one of the films on our list.
Oh, that's got to be Steven Seagal. That has to be.
Which film is he in on our list?
Not in anything.
I know that he wanted him to be on. Like Ken Paul wanted him to be on there just because of the city of Chicago.
Is it Chuck Norris, Chad?
Nope.
Bruce Lee.
Piero's just typing in names. That's fantastic. Hey. If it works for you, then that's great. Bruce Lee is the correct answer. Bruce Lee is the correct answer? Do you want to, Mr. Russo? Bruce Lee is correct. Yeah, so he gets the money, but
ding, ding.
If you want to give a bonus prize, that's up to you. Somebody can name the martial art if they're interested. And so
So that's a bonus question. If nobody gets it, nobody gets it. If somebody does, they get another $5. Forget about it.
We got to put a timer on this one because people are just going to Google it, dude.
Yeah. All right. So you've got 30 seconds for. So ready? Say it again right now, and then I'll do 30 seconds. What's the question?
Name the style of martial art that Bruce Lee created. I'd give him 20 because anybody can Google it in 30 seconds, dude.
Mom just read. Mama Russo just said Jackie Chan developed his own style as well.
Style.
Yes. Okay. What's the name of that style?
Is it correct? Is this correct?
No. That's
all right. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Name that style, Phyllis Russo, since you're reading about Jackie Chan.
6. Where is Dr. Lockwood? 5, 4, 3, 2. Is it Jeet? Not to be confused with Skeet.
Whoa.
That's an incomplete answer. It's partly correct.
Wang Chung.
Phil Wilcox is close. Oh, Kai Kristich is one letter off. Literally one letter off with Meet Kundo.
That could be a thing, though, right?
Is it Meet?
Give it to Kai. Give it to Kai.
Kai? All right.
You meant to type in Jeet Kundo. Phil Wilcox, brilliant answer. Not as good as Kai's because Bruce studied Wing Chun before he created his own martial art. He studied many martial arts to create Jeet Kundo.
And since it's Friday, let's everybody Wang Chun tonight.
Wang Chun tonight, yeah.
Man, damn it.
I'm trying to help Frank out. I said, did you die? And I haven't heard from him. So let's hope that something serious didn't happen.
That would be ironically funny.
Why is Pierre still naming months right now?
I don't know.
He's still giving money away. He's on fire.
Yeah.
That's actually what Ken Paul does. Kai's first answer is what Ken Paul does on Steak Night. Meet Kundo.
Yes, I do.
Jen was just a hair behind. Is that the correct answer also?
No. Jeet Kundo. Jeet Kundo.
Jeet Kundo.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Got it.
Kai got it right. Kai got it right.
Kai. All right. So we got Kai. We've got, for some odd reason, I wrote down Bruce Lee instead of Michael Smith, which is hilarious. So Michael Smith's here and Kai are winners so far. Bam. I'm hoping
Bruce Lee for the win.
Bruce Lee for the win. All right. Let's move that off and let's go ahead. We might have to do this without him for a split second. The first round might be easier anyway. So let's go ahead and get started with our movies. Let me go ahead and get rid of the banner. Got it. Okay. All right. So the first one is going to be Karate Kid versus Kill Bill. Karate Kid versus Kill Bill.
This sucks.
I already know how Frank would vote for this one.
Okay, because he's a Kill Bill. No, he voted Karate Kid as his top movie.
Did he really? Oh, well, see, no, I don't know. I think we're going to have to, I will text him and see what's going on. Or I can call him in.
That's a dreadful opening. That's a hard opening.
Karate Kid, well, I got to write it in the right box. Karate Kid versus Kill Bill. Vote now.
Chad, while they're voting, I have a question for you, my special friend. What's your opinion? Where's your percentage in Karate Kid of properly or acceptably executed and shown karate?
So there's
Karate Kid.
It's a good question. They actually, Pat Morita, I thought, did a really good job. And for a white belt who, by the way, wasn't a black belt by the time that they competed in the tournament. Nobody gets a black belt that quickly. If you do, it's a fake black belt. But I know why he did it. Anyway.
Right.
Pat Morita did a really good job. He was very crisp, clean techniques. I don't need any lip out of you, mustache. Zip it. It's a good question, and I'm answering it. I thought they were very believable. I thought that the actors that they cast either had some form of training or they really trained hard prior to the shoot of the movie. Because, I mean, especially at the time, you can even go back today, and it looks like they know what they're doing. It really does. You know what I mean?
And they don't need to because the movie was about other stuff anyhow. But that's why I wanted to ask. Right,
but there was plenty of karate in it. And like, the bad guy, William Zabka, he's in the series that they're doing on YouTube Red, which is pretty awesome. Anthony and I both watch it. So if you haven't seen Cobra Kai, you're missing out on something. I'm just letting you know. Check it out. Faux show. But yeah, William Zabka, the blonde, the bad guy, main bad guy in the movie.
Johnny, you're a cream puff.
Who's hard to believe from that era. Hard to believe it is not a Van Patten, but it's not.
Yeah. And here's the good part about Martin Kove. Yep, I'm throwing out some straight up B/C listers today. But Martin Kove was the sensei of Cobra Kai. Yep. He didn't do much karate, but he didn't need to. He just needed to be an asshole, and he did a great job of being an asshole.
One of the best in Hollywood history, Martin Kove, at being an asshole.
Yeah. Oh my God, what are we talking about?
All right,
he's back.
It's time
so
to
if anybody was wondering, Dr. Frank was
tomorrow.
I think he was forgetting to hit the enter button to get into the next stage. Yeah.
I usually don't forget that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, listen.
God.
Did you see the right.
Frank's been pressing my buttons for years.
This is angering. Put him back up.
All right. So Chad, which way are you voting? And then we'll go to Dr. Frank. What do you got?
Which way am I voting between Kill Bill and the Karate Kid? I have to go Karate Kid.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's
What?
No, I just broke his heart. Why did I do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. So the other thing I'm going to say before Dr. Frank talks, because Ken asked the question about was there real karate in Karate Kid. At the time, I was in Taekwondo. I don't know what you did, Chad, in terms of your karate, but I was Taekwondo, and that was a very Taekwondo-y movie. So it actually was relatively to moderately accurate of Taekwondo, especially for youths. So I think
Karate Kid right now?
Yeah.
No.
What was it?
Dude, it's not. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art known mainly for kicking. That was actually legit karate. It was very well balanced on punching and kicking.
Are you talking about whatchamahoozy? Not the other dojo, the bad dojo. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai.
All of their styles were karate. Japanese-based martial arts, those were karate. You're thinking Taekwondo is very Korean. It's mainly kick-oriented. They don't focus on punching very much.
I did take karate in Las Vegas, so I'm sure it was a meritage of a bunch of places. But it was they called it Taekwondo, and it was literally spot on to the movie.
This is going to come down to the same type of argument we always have. You're going to base your shit on what Americans think, and I think globally. So suck it hard, suck it long.
Yeah, Dr. Frank, what do you think between Kill Bill and?
Well, first of all, I'm going to suck it long, and then second of all, let me tell you something, people. If there's ladies out there watching, first of all, let's go through some casting here. Uma friggin' Thurman, all right, Daryl friggin' Hannah, Vivica friggin' Fox, Lucy friggin' Liu, all getting out there giving it to you with karate chops.
Michael Madsen.
We'll take that too.
Right,
but not only just for the lady empowerment of this thing, it was its own genre into itself, broken into 2 films. And I'm going to tell you what, Lucy Liu made me want to dip my toe in the lady pond. Okay.
Whoa, that's serious business right there, son.
We're talking business, people. She wielded that samurai sword like, yeah, hold that eyeball, and she wielded that sword like nobody I've ever seen. This is a hands down. Can't believe we're 8-1 against this one. This one's going to kill me because I know which way you other people are going to go. And audience,
what do you mean, you people?
Yeah, I'm talking about what 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm going down on this one, and not in a good way.
No, don't ever ask Anthony to go down because he'll do it.
Oh, good time.
Okay, so we got 1-1 right now. You're going with Kill Bill.
Oh, Kill Bill.
Okay. Didn't you vote Karate Kid as your number 1? Did I miss that?
I'd only because I was the first one I thought of.
So you didn't rank them, is what you're saying. Okay.
Okay.
No, I didn't rank order them now.
Okay. Kill Bill might have made it if you'd have see Chad just gave bad instructions. All right, Kenny, what do you got? Kenny, what do you got?
I told you to rank them.
Rank them in order because that's how we make the bracket. So that's good.
I'm novice.
I'm going to disappoint Frank because I believe with passion all the things he believes, and then I have to go with rewatchability and the feel-good thing, and I'm a sucker for the feel-goods, and good people win, even though she did too. I got to go Karate Kid by a smidge, but I'm a Kill Bill fanatic, but I hate those two together. Hate them.
So I'm going to make it an easy 3-1, and I'm going to tell you why, and I can't wait to see all of your faces. Why? I've never had the interest to see Kill Bill, so I've never seen any of them. I don't care.
Oh, you're going to vote against the movie you haven't seen again. How unlike you.
I thought that this was part of the freaking job is to watch the movies you hadn't seen, you turd.
I still have to have an interest to see them, and I have none. I've had years.
The interest was you need to be able to talk about it intelligently.
I have 2 words
for you. One of the best filmmakers of the modern era. One of the greatest groundbreaking filmmakers of our generation. Oh, dear God.
And there was a pussy wagon.
So then he gets to that means it's a non-vote. He gets to pass it to Kelly in the background because Kelly is actually a movie fan.
Kelly is going to pick Kill Bill.
Here's the funny part. He's going to love it. He just doesn't know it. He's going.
Yeah, it's a great movie, but I still vote for Karate Kid.
Would you go Kill Bill or Karate Kid?
Right up his alley, that movie. He'd love it.
Come on, lady.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Say it for the audience back there. What do you feel about Kill Bill?
I don't like Kill Bill.
She says she does not like Kill Bill.
Does not like Kill Bill.
Oh, all right. Well,
you're going to love it. I know you are. So when you watch it, talk about it on the show.
Okay, sounds good. Well, in the meantime, unfortunately, boom goes the dynamite. Karate Kid is winning against Kill Bill, which now brings us to Bloodsport against.
Oh my God! How do you expect me to choose between these?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. My dude, literally the inspiration behind me taking martial arts as a kid, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and that was probably his finest film because you don't necessarily nobody cares about the acting in martial arts movies. You just don't.
Correct.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. No, and that's why we'll talk about Jackie in a minute because Jackie gives you some of the best martial arts out of the group, and he's a funny man. He's an entertainer.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
Did you see
between snorts of cocaine?
Look what Michael Smith wrote.
The Lance Armstrong of movie voting didn't see the movie and still vote. Yeah, I like it. Well done, Michael Smith. And then Kung Fu Hustle is one of the coolest. Damn it, this is pissing me off. Kung Fu. If you haven't seen Kung Fu Hustle, guys, you have to watch this movie. It's a little bit goofy, but the fight scenes are amazing. And if you go into it just expecting to be entertained and you like martial arts movies, you don't even necessarily have to like martial arts movies. It's that good. That's Kung Fu Hustle. Shit, I can't believe I'm voting against Van Damme. I'm going with Kung Fu Hustle.
Okay. Wow. And would you please say his first name right?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
It's Chocolate Van Damme. I really need you to pronounce it right.
Chocolate Van Damme.
Okay, so we've got one for Kung Fu Hustle. We need people to vote on the outside on this one. So either Bloodsport or Kung Fu Hustle. Vote now. Vote now. We're going to need some help. I foresee some possible 2-2s on this one. Dr. Frank. Dr. Frank, go ahead.
I want to know how many straight up serious martial arts fans we have out there because I have some harder questions if we want to move on to that level.
We'll find out. And you know what?
Let's
tell us
forget about
if you know
anything else. But I mean, Bloodsport and a series of movies of which Jean-Claude Van Damme maybe want to do a downward dog like nobody else's business. All right. He was in Time Cop, for God's sake. I mean, good Lord, how can you not go for somebody that comes in like, wow, like that comes down for the kill?
And he does the splits, right? I know you liked it when he did the splits and you could see his, his tight buttocks right there in front of your face.
Like little peaches. Just, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
But I have never thought Ken was straighter than this moment right now. This is the manliest Ken has ever been, and he's being quiet.
We're going to confuse everybody in the audience today.
Well, I just have to say, I saw both these movies, and I can respect where this is coming from, but I'm telling you, Bloodsport takes it.
Woo!
Ding,
I
ding,
like
ding, ding, ding.
So I actually had trouble because I didn't want to just my movies are karate. It's what you watched as a kid. My movies were Karate Kid and all the Van Damme movies. So Bloodsport, there's part of me that if Lionheart and Bloodsport is on TV, I don't know which one I watch, but I do think Bloodsport was a little bit better. On this one, I made sure that I had seen Kung Fu Hustle. I have seen Kung Fu Hustle. It was a few years ago, and it was a TNT version, and it was with commercials, and I probably was not fully invested. But the fact is, Bloodsport, I always fully invest myself. Love the movie. Bloodsport is my vote, so it is 2-1 for Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Great. I do have one question. Have you even seen the other fucking movie?
Which one?
Kung Fu Hustle.
Someone needs a fucking hearing aid.
Anthony, I heard you.
I just talked about it.
I know. Where were you?
I was listening.
Did you just turn into Space Cop? I literally was just saying I could probably watch.
I'm writing you some seizure medicine.
I thought you were talking about going back and forth between Bloodsport and Lionheart. I thought you were.
No. I'm sorry. No, I was talking about Kung Fu Hustle because I said how you forced me to make sure that I watched it. So I did. I've seen it before. Got it. But it's probably the TNT. I never saw it where I was like, oh my God, great. It's different. So just so you know, Mama Russo is clearing up some confusion too. And but she didn't specify which ones.
I'm not sure who's who, but I don't really care.
Yeah. Anyways, all right.
Are you counting the audience votes, Anthony? Because they're going to be very important.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep voting. All right, I'll keep checking. Go ahead.
Confession from my square.
Phil Wilcox is a smart man. Kung Fu Hustle, he says.
That
movie's dope.
For Jean-Claude. I like him. I never loved his stuff. Bloodsport's the only one I would go back and rewatch. But the technique, the talent, and the quirky, weird, blatant, pie-in-the-face comedy mixed with that great choreography, I got to go with Hustle. I got to pick.
That's what's up. Bam.
I will get it's 2-2. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. As of right now, it is 2-1 for Bloodsport in the side, so we still need some more people to vote. Mom,
is it really? 2-1. Okay. If Phil Wilcox is being serious right now, like the actual Frank W. Dukes, then we have to have like a lengthy interview / drinking session about that because I find that to be fascinating. So Bloodsport, if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen Bloodsport with Van Damme, he's playing the role of Frank Dukes, and that's how you pronounce it because they even make a joke about it in the movie. And this guy, I mean, he has done so many Kumite records, fastest knockout, fastest kick, you know what I mean? Most victories, undefeated for however many, matches, which is insane. And he's a Westerner, which is impressive. So, yeah, he is dead serious. Okay, well, expect a call from me, Phil, because now I need to know everything that you know.
So Chad is going to buy you a drink to hear the story, and if the story is good enough, you might get a hand job. You're welcome, Phil Wilcox.
I don't get it.
You could set the record, fastest hand job in the Kumite ever.
How do we mute him?
Can't do it, unfortunately. All right, so we got 3-1 now, and Mama Russo is incorrect because I watched this so many times as a child that shows that she never paid attention.
She can't have two Russos who's never seen the fucking movie can't vote.
It shows how little she paid attention to me as a child and why I am the way that I am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Kelly's hanging out. Bloodsport or Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle, which she is not.
Bloodsport, Kelly.
We got neither on her part.
She hasn't seen at least one of those.
Mom, apparently I was neglected as a child because she did not know that I was watching that movie all the time. Thanks a lot, Mom. Cool.
She wants to know if she can borrow the dress that I'm wearing. You can absolutely probably rock it as a dress because it's a long enough T-shirt, but there you have it.
Yep, and I don't think she would fill it out. Mom is not exactly blessed in the upper regions.
Did you say that about your own mother?
She's done more gardening in the pit department than Chad has up there.
Wait, what happened now? She's done. What's wrong with you? What's the matter?
Yeah.
It literally looks like that you're giving a headlock to Chewbacca.
Hang on.
Oh, wow.
There's something on the other side of my computer. I need to reach for it.
Oh, you know,
Oh, man.
your trimmer has little. You can cut that.
Bloodsport. Bloodsport wins. Okay. All right. So we're now going to Rumble. We're going to do some trivia again in just a second, but right now we're doing Rumble in the Bronx against Hidden Tiger and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
This is another shitty one. You got a completely serious CGI explosion up against incredible cheese, but it's so good. So good.
Frank wants to say something. Frank, get it out, baby.
Frank, go ahead.
I can't do it.
We don't hold back.
Voting. I'll talk about it.
Who's going first? Somebody pick it.
Okay, I'll take it. Here we go.
Right.
Crouching Tiger is an amazing flick. Okay, definitely deserves to be on this list. However, in my top 10 list that I came up with, because you guys probably already know this, but if you're new to the show, we all vote, and then Anthony compiles the numbers, which gives us our final rankings. I put Jackie Chan on this list twice. 2 top 5 movies for me, Rumble in the Bronx, and also the other movie that we have on the list, The Legend of Drunken Master. This guy does his own stunts. He is one of the baddest martial artists on the planet. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at Dr. Frank going,
You can't wait. You can't.
No. He's not, because he's not listening. He's not.
No,
he's
I'm
already
listening.
got
Right.
the vote
I'm like
in his
somebody
mind.
else who needs some Phenergan or some kind of seizure medicine. Oh my God.
Who needs some seizure medicine?
Yeah, because you don't listen.
See, Michael's argument is why I vote the other way on things. We'll talk about that.
You can totally vote that way.
right.
But I'm telling you, if you're going straight martial arts and not CGI, it's stunts, does his own stunts, which is amazing, badass martial artist, and he's also funny. So an entertainment value for overall cinema watching experience, it's Jackie Chan all day, every day. Period. Hands down, end of discussion.
all right, Rumble in the Bronx has one. Dr. Frank, what do you?
Okay, let's just start from the beginning, first of all. A small known fact, Judi Dench and I were planning our own film called Crouched Over Dragon, Hidden Drag Queen. But we didn't do that, and we allowed this film to be made.
Didn't do that.
In all seriousness, though, this is a romantic love story that is brought together. Yes, there is some CGI, but there is the most the movement. The sheer movement in this movie is absolute beauty as they go and they climb walls and they fall in the air, wearing beautiful linen that floats. And I'm sorry. It is art beyond art, people. Okay. So, and I love you. You know, I love you, Chad, but you are so wrong on this one. You take that opinion and put it back in your mouth. I'll tell you what.
Monkey stuff. Straight up monkey stuff.
No, I'm just saying, this is the Michelle Yeoh. Can I say something else? Michelle Yeoh. All right, she was in this. All right,
She's great.
What a wonderful actress. Been in countless of Mission Impossible, other things like that. The casting
is that
amazing.
No, yeah, it's a solid flick, dude. Look, I'm not here to,
it's more than solid. It is firm.
I'm not here to poop on it. I'm not here to poop on it, baby. I'm here to tell you that Jackie Chan is the best. That's
Chad,
well, Jackie Chan goes under.
Anytime that you say great during the episode, Chad, if you don't know is great, if you don't say it that way, then I'm just going to mute you from here.
Great.
Okay, so we've got 1-1, and the crowd is actually tied right now. Ken, what do you got?
When it comes to karate, which I'm not a purist of, I still like it to be true talent, just like I want my dance movies to be real dancers and not supported by technology. Funny that Michael said it's the avatar of karate movies, which is why I can't let it win over a true karate film. I got to go Rumble as well.
Ooh, so I have the opportunity to tie it up, and I have a.
Did you see either of them?
A strong opinion. I've seen most of these. A strong opinion on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It was built up. It was huge. Did really well at the box office. Everybody knew about it. Everybody talked about it. They joked about it. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis in the movie Old School. But I do have an opinion on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is overrated. Overrated.
We're on defibrillator
Oh,
pads.
damn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pew!
Not even a question. I put it on there as my number 8 just because I ran out of movies that I've actually quasi-seen. So,
They've been
Rumble-
on in the background as he's been doing other shit. That's what he
I'm in
means.
so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
Rumble in the Bronx. Moving on that one. We're going to do our final one in the first round. Then we're going to do more trivia. And we're also going to talk a couple more times about what we're doing with the $50 to $100 gifts to people from Cheryl Ricks, obviously, and actually from Dr. Lockwood in tribute to her, one of his patients. If anybody knows somebody that needs some, we're going to talk about that a little bit more after we end this round, which is going to be Enter the Dragon versus the Legend of the Drunken Master. Enter the Dragon versus the Legend of the Drunken Master.
What do we
Vote
got?
now.
24 movies left? Where are we in the
Shut your This is the end of the first round, Ken,
running out of booze?
Why are you so ornery tonight, Ken?
because he's running out of booze.
It's just me happy. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do
Ken's
we need
just
to do?
happy
Do we
on
need to
here.
order you some more booze so it can be like Instacart it to your door? I don't get it.
No, I can't have the neighbors see that.
Okay, so here's the issue. Nobody has probably seen Legend of the Drunken Master, and I think that's going to be difficult. But here's something we're going to save. Somebody said something earlier, Bruce Lee versus Jackie Chan. So, Chad, don't talk about it now, but I want you to tell me in a fight who would actually win. Save that in the head.
Oh.
Save it for later.
Oh,
Okay, wait. All right, now we
Save
get first voting. Enter the Dragon versus Legend of the Drunken Master. Chad, we'll let you start because you might be able to tell people about Legend of the Drunken Master that have never seen.
That's cool. No, let's do it. So I will start with that movie since that's what you've requested. It's just Jackie Chan at his finest. So if you guys, there's a lot of different styles of kung fu, just like karate. Kung fu from China, karate, Japan. Why are you still? You know that I'm going to stop with what I'm saying when you act like a fool like that.
Read it. Read the comment.
Damn it. Yeah, it is true though. Don't use a scooter.
See, Dr. Frank doesn't know that Ken had a massive injury with like stitches and whatever when he went to go get liquor at the Texas State Fair.
So
Anyways,
a smart producer would have put that up after my description on the movie.
No. I never.
As usual, Chad, I'm listening.
Isn't
Go
that
ahead. The
All right.
floor is yours, Chad.
Let's continue. Jackie. So a lot of different styles of kung fu, just like karate, and many martial arts. But so with the drunken kung fu, it's super cool to watch. Jackie Chan fully immerses himself in the role. It looks like he's actually getting drunk. Of course, he's not. He's acting, but it just plays to his strengths, which is being goofy and having fun while kicking people's asses. So. If you haven't seen it, Legend of the Drunken Master, got to do it. There's one fight scene in there. I sent the clip to these fellas, and it's like an 8-9 minute clip. It's if you don't want to watch the whole movie, at least watch the clip. It's one of the best fight scenes in martial arts movies, period, and that's it. Having said that, Bruce Lee is. I mean, it's Bruce Lee, and it's Enter the Dragon, which is his best film, in my opinion. I could have put several other Bruce Lee movies on the list, but I did not. So Fist of Fury could have been on there. Game of Death. He fights Chuck Norris in one of his flicks, which is pretty cool. Chuck Norris, an actual karate champion. So yeah, but I'm going with Bruce Lee on this one because it's his best flick. And in a fight, do you want me to talk about that?
Nope, not yet. We're saving that Phil later. It will include Chuck Norris in that. So Phil wants me to get on the board and actually watch movies.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Until you're
for a movie show.
I want to participate.
Do you know how long it takes for me to prepare for these episodes to make sure that I put KP in the right light based on his wardrobe? It's a lot of hours that I have to spend, researching. All right. So what's your vote is Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. Dr. Frank, what do you got?
So, interestingly enough, I was doing my Buddha on Lotus pose yesterday, and I decided to go ahead and look at this, and I was quite captivated at the wonderful Bruce Lee. I cannot doubt for a moment that in terms of history with film, that you're going to go with this one. This is the guy.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how you could pick anything but that. So I'm going Brucey.
So I've only seen the 10 minutes that Chad sent me of the Drunken Master, which was enough for me to put it on my list. It was such an epic. It was the most epic fight scene I've probably ever seen in any movie, and it went on, and it never felt long. However, it's by many known as the greatest of all time, which is why you got to go with Enter the Dragon on this one. And I
super cool. The great thing about the fight scene, yes, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more because you have to let me have my moment. This is my episode. It involves, like, Jackie's not super tall, right? It involves a fight scene with a dude that is super tall that uses his legs to keep Jackie away. So Jackie's really working hard to creatively find a way to close that distance in the fights. This guy's an amazing martial artist. I don't know if he studies Taekwondo or the French foot fighting, the art of savate, but it's something kick-oriented. Yeah, it's a real martial art, Anthony. Look it up. Don't worry about it. But he's amazing, and so is the movie. Please check it out.
Yep.
Savate sounds like a fetish.
Savate, yeah, it's a martial art. It's in France, and it's the French foot fighting. I
thought French martial arts typically goes, I quit. Okay. Anyways, sorry. It's French. Okay. Anyways, all right.
And I love that joke too. However, you always have to say after Napoleon, because before that, the French were world conquerors many times, but they become pussies once they discovered la love and la baguettes. So anyhow,
Napoleon's about that high.
On Chan, I'm talking about Chan and the clip that I saw. What Bruce Lee established as badass, pure karate, Chan has made his change and made his mark. Of course, I think it's amazing. Anybody should see his movies because he brings the physical actor and, I'm going to dare say, choreography and dance into a fighting art. Not that Bruce Lee wasn't as elegant, but Chan has what he was doing in Drunken Master can be likened to what Gene Kelly would have done. It is amazing what he can do with his body and his dance capability. But we're going pure and iconic on this one. Just saw it last night to make sure I stayed up to task. Enter the Dragon, epic, incredible bad guy, leaning in on Bond, leaning in on sci-fi villains. That villain was the best of many, many, many villains. And just because it has John Saxon in it, Enter the Dragon.
Yes, shout out John Saxon, son.
If it's got John Saxon, it has to be good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that means we are done with the first round. Thank God. Ken Paul is 1 year closer to the AARP special. So we are, and he's already on another drink. He's dying right now. All right. So now it's time to give away some more money. And then now that we've explained all the movies, it should take a little less time since we're already almost at the 1 hour point and Ken already is looking up people's addresses. So let's go ahead and do a little trivia. Trivia questions, courtesy of #BeTheChange. And again, this is a cool episode, and it will be like this for the Truth Will Set You Free Tuesday, which I've already confirmed. We're going to have Aaron and Curtis on, and we're going to be talking more about everything going on in Minnesota right now, and obviously with George Floyd and all of that. So we're going to have a discussion episode regarding media as well as that on Tuesday. But the key behind a lot of this is Be the Change, which is the concept, which is creating action and just being part of the people around. Dr. Frank, in an unfortunate sense, had a patient of his pass away. Was it today that Cheryl passed away? Yesterday she passed away. He found out probably today, and he wanted to do something special. And it's all about being a catalyst for change. And this is a catalyst for change. So on top of him being what we're doing, the $5 Venmos on this episode being from Dr. Frank in memory of Cheryl Ricks, it's also going to be doing something else, which if anybody out there that's watching right now has somebody in their life that needs help, that isn't talking about it, maybe isn't sharing it with a lot of people, but could use $50 or $100, we want to donate that. Dr. Frank wants to donate that in memory of Cheryl. And it's something that it's a little small, but it could actually change his life. Slide into the DM to Be the Change. Let me know. Dr. Frank, Ken's trying to high five you. There's a high five going on. Oh, the other side, other way. Yep, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right. You're awesome, Ken.
All right. I don't know if he's sweaty or thinking from the heart, Ken, on that one. I don't know. His apartment. Okay. You don't have central air. I don't know. All right, $5 Venmo from hashtag Be The Change. Chad, we are going to do the voice on this one. You're doing the voice. The voice one. All right. So first person to put in the box with the question on this one, is it whose voice it is? Or the movie?
We are going for the movie in this one, and what I'll do is give hints if people don't know what movie. We'll go with some hints after the quote. How does that sound? Okay,
All right,
you guys ready for that? All right,
what
so
movie?
It's going to be Name the Movie, my friends. Here we go. You of all people should know that I would never, in my life, wear plastic underwear.
One more time. You had a little skip action. Do it one more time for us.
My computer did or I did?
You're fine. Just do it again.
He always loves to do it twice. I don't know. Should we ask Kelly? Does he always love to do it twice? Does that? No? Got it.
Well,
I'm not a young man anymore. Go ahead.
Here we go. You of all people should know I would never in my life wear black silk underwear.
Need the movie.
Name not the actor. Not the actor. The movie.
Piero.
He's a little hard out. He is. That Piero just type.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there.
Oh, wow. Jen Harris. Straight up out of the mix. Double Impact is Correctamundo. Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
All right, Jen, you have never won, I don't think, on this show, so I need you to put your Venmo in there for me, Jen.
Jen. Yeah.
That's great.
You winner.
Well,
who knows Jen in this group? Is Jen a complete stranger? You do.
I do. My friends going to win.
Well done. Jordan.
And being a Friday night show, we need your Venmo and what are you wearing?
What?
And that's why Kenny's single right there. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Is he? I guess I need to talk to him.
I don't know the word of the week. Jordan, you're a little bit behind. It seems like you might also, because I know you're quick. Jen says, hi, Doc. I want to say hi. Jordan, we're doing a little something special from Dr. Doc Lock and Drop It. If you know anybody that's struggling right now, Dr. Lockwood had one of his patients pass away. And, where's Jessica Andrew Cox? She's in here. She passed away anyways. She was the person that always wanted to pay it forward. So we are taking the money that Dr. Lockwood has given Be The Change, and we're paying it forward. So if you know somebody struggling right now, use $50 or $100. Try not to tell a lot of people. We want to give it to them. So please DM us. Yeah, Jen, you could DM anybody that you know of, or DM, or also either way, I need Venmo. Cool. All right. You can also send it to Frank. If you know Frank's number, Frank can give it to me. All right, cool. Apparently Jessica Cox is watching all the way from, I don't know if she's in Oklahoma, petting small animal now. I don't think she has the farm anymore.
Is that known as Oaktown, Oklahoma? Is it Oaktown? No? Okay.
What voice is that?
I thought they called Oklahoma Oaktown.
That's actually my favorite voice that you do, by the way.
Oh my God, it's so good. So good.
All right, we're going to go with more trivia in just a minute, but now we're going to go to our next set of movies. I'm going to see where we're at. We have, where are we going? We got Karate Kid. Oh, this is going to be real hard. Karate Kid versus Bloodsport. I need you guys to vote now.
Oh, okay.
Karate Kid versus Bloodsport.
Just going to take long? I bet it won't.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
Well, I don't think it'll take long. I just think it's going to be hard.
You think, baby?
All right, so let's go ahead and move that from the screen. Who wants to go first on this one?
I'll do it.
Chad, go for it.
I'm gonna set it up for you guys. Everybody's seen Karate Kid. Great. Okay, and we all have a guilty pleasure of watching Bloodsport. There's a reason behind it. We haven't got.
I thought you were going to say Jersey Shore, but go ahead.
Oh, weirdo. Nope. Now we're going to do what Ken Paul and I love to do, is go to the supporting actors. There is one gentleman that's shown up in a few of these flicks as the bad guy. His name's Bolo Young, Chinese powerlifting champion. He is the bad guy in not just Bloodsport. He's one of the bad guys in Enter the Dragon. He was also in another one of Van Damme's movies, the trivia answer a moment ago, Double Impact. So he's been in tons of martial arts movies. Fantastic, amazing huge. It's like if you want a good bad guy, somebody to pull against, he's kind of an asshole in Bloodsport. Of course, that's playing the character. I'm sure he's very nice in real life. And he's huge, this imposing giant man where you're like, no, Van Damme can never beat him. So that's part of what makes it cool. He befriends Donald Gibb in this movie, who does a great job. He's horrible at karate, but he's his buddy in the flick. And they've got a cool story where it's like the buddy thing going on. You don't care about what I'm saying, do you, Frank?
Right through the smoke.
You know we can see you, right, Dick?
Anyway, I'm sorry. Small seizure.
Small seizure. Okay, cool. All right, maybe you should go treat yourself.
Oh.
Look at that. What? He's a doctor.
It's a small mall versus a grand mall, right?
Petty mall. We call them petty malls.
Bottom line is, for the watchability factor, the overall entertainment, I'll watch it again and again and not have a problem with it. It's Bloodsport, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got one for Bloodsport. Dr. Frank, what do you got?
Oh, as usual, I have to go up against the Chad, sir. Let's just think about this from a cinematic standpoint of view and a real movie point of view. There's acting skills here. There is a aging Ralph Macchio. Yesio is what I say. And then on top of that, may I mention the soundtrack? Peter Cetera, we did it all for the glory of love. And I you don't give up on that. I mean, it's the themes. It plays all the way through. It has a beginning, an arc, a finish.
It's a nice film, and I give
it
the
best
it's just
around. Nothing's gonna ever bring you down. Yeah. Okay, Chad, put your fucking armpits down. It's disgusting.
What's going on?
Nothing. It's something about your armpits. Okay. God,
you did it all for the glory.
You need a lawnmower. All right. So here's the deal.
What do you shave yours? What are you, like a lizard?
No, I just cover them up because, God, if my mustache looks like this, picture what it looks like under my armpits.
I won't picture it.
It's like Ralph Macchio in the 80s is in a headlock. All right. So we've got 1-1 right now. By the way, I do want to bring one comment by Michael Smith up. It was funny earlier. I didn't want to interrupt you, Chad, because I know that's not good comedy in your world. So I'd save it till now. He said to stick to your day job, but jobs don't exist right now, Chad. And he does say he is against me on this one. He says your Van Damme is better than your Dr. Evil. Really, your Van Damme and your Dr. Evil are my two favorite voices that you do.
Good.
Personally.
They're good.
I think they're fantastic.
They are good, Chad.
Hey, Michael Smith, thanks for your input. I don't give a shit, but thanks, pal.
Michael Smith he's uber confident tonight because he won a game of poker last night after being knocked out over and over by me and other people.
Other things that I don't care about. Well played. Good stuff.
Oh, you got on Chad's bad side. Ken, what do you got as your pick in this one?
Well, I'm going to give a life lesson first. Never be too proud of beating me in poker because I'm drunk and I play every hand. So keep your ego in check. Secondly, for all the same reasons Chad gave, Karate Kid's a better movie. For all the same reasons. And I'm sorry, Pat Morita, Arnold's owner from Happy Days. Nobody eat my chicken. I mean, Pat Morita fucking rocks. He kills it. He underacts up a storm.
Yep. That's right.
Period, the feel, and I know it's not a pure karate film, but it is a feel good. It always will be. Nobody ever watched the remake. Watch the dated one.
Oh my God.
And make you want to be a better person. Karate Kid.
Yes, Chad.
Part of the reason is because you guys are making very valid and excellent points, and I love Karate Kid. But if I'm in the mood to watch I love you, Kelly. If I'm in the mood to watch a pure karate film, because the story is better, I'll give you that. The story is better, the acting is better, but if I want to watch a pure martial arts movie, I'm going to go to Bloodsport. That's part of what factored into it. I don't know if that helps you. You might not care. That's fine.
So
that's the
Chad,
kind of you should use for porn. I'm sorry. You doing
Chad,
no. This is Chad's subject. This is his thing. So we're going to waffle back.
Okay.
Chad, do you have a cup on you of any kind right now? Because I feel like you need to say something to Michael Smith.
Michael, do you feel in charge? I don't have the cup. I did it, but no way. I do have a cup. I have a cup.
Oh, that was weird. Super weird timing. Michael actually asked to hear Bane. So that do you want to do it with the cup, or do you not want to do it with the cup?
He's good without a cup, but the cup's going to be good.
We could do it with this cup. I was testing it. I had to test it for a second.
Sure
usually I use a wine glass because I'm super masculine, but I'll go with this one.
Pool or a pond?
Says the guy in the string straps. Okay.
Michael, do you feel in charge?
I love when he does that. Okay.
I love.
All right.
I sincerely enjoyed that.
Michael approved.
I tear up when he does it.
The only reason why I'm okay with using a cup is because I'm sure that they did something weird to,
his voice.
His voice.
Yeah. Tom Hardy.
He has an odd voice, but I'm sure they cheated a little bit.
I just think Dr. Frank heard Tom Hardy's voice and saw a guy's head go like this. It's of course going to be a fucking party.
Tom Hardy,
dude,
he's one of my favorite villains, dude. He's on point.
So right now we have a 2-1 score for Karate Kid over Bloodsport. So here's the deal with Karate Kid. Karate Kid was my number 1 pick when I created my list.
I'm gonna lose.
Does it? Hold on. So Karate Kid, first off, we did talk a little bit about Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, if you've not seen it, was actually the number 1 television series streaming on Rotten Tomatoes in 2018. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually better than the movie because it's even got less cheese. But here's the deal: we're talking about martial arts movies. It's not about the actors. It's not about the people in the supporting actors. If you look at Pat Morita is actually, if you watch the 30 minutes on different YouTubes on why and how he got the role, it's amazing. It's actually a great story. He was not wanted by the producer and the director. They did not want him. But the whole story of how he tested the role and how they worked well with Daniel, it's phenomenal. Now that we're talking about martial arts movies and we're 18 hours into this episode, I realize that there's more to a martial arts movie. What makes it a great martial arts movie? So there's something different when we're talking like Karate Kid was my most watched movie, but it falls into this coming of age, karate / whatever. We're talking strictly martial arts. I'm going Bloodsport.
What? Damn!
You voted for an actual martial arts movie, but have seen less than 2% of them all. That's good for you. That's impressive.
I stopped listening to Ken.
Going to the audience. This is
and I believe as though, hold on. All right, I'm going to go roll up. There was a lot of votes on this one. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1.
Oh God, Peter Cetera is taking a Prozac right now.
3, 1.
Peter Cetera is Prozac. What are you talking about?
All right, so the winner between Bloodsport and Karate Kid is Bloodsport.
Wow.
Nice.
In an upset,
Okay.
the crowd in overtime has gone with Bloodsport over Karate Kid.
That is an upset.
Which is moving us. I don't even know how that happened. All right, we're going down here. Rumble in the Bronx against Enter the Dragon. Then we're going to do more trivia, and then we're going to try to wrap this episode.
I simply cannot decide between these movies. This is not fair. This is ridiculous. These are two of my top 3, and I hate this right now.
Okay. All right. Enter the Dragon versus Rumble in the Bronx. Go ahead and vote now. I'll go first on this one. I haven't gone first yet today. I know how big of a deal Enter the Dragon is, and I have seen it, Chad. I don't love it. Rumble in the Bronx is one of my favorite movies. I'm going Rumble in the Bronx. I'm making it simple. Rumble in the Bronx has
that
won.
Was quick.
Yep.
Oof.
Kenny, do you want to go next there, Captain Dojo?
I'll balance things out because I'm going to go. I tend to lean purist on this. The fact that something brand new in this country became popular enough to become a film, and Bruce Lee was a fucking epic storm in his lifetime and in his arts. I'm going to go, even though it's more dated and has flaws, I got to go Enter the Dragon because he started this shit.
Rubbing alcohol.
Frankenstein, what you got, brother?
I'm gonna, I gotta go Enter the Dragon as well, just for sheer cinematic history, and because one of my good friends, Jen, voted for it as well, who won a Venmo. Congratulations, my dear. and just because it like I said, it makes cinematic history. Go for it. Enter the Dragon.
Okay. Now, when do you want me to talk about who would win versus Jackie and Bruce?
Probably now.
So we're gonna do that at the end of this round, but it's not gonna help in this movie. So right now we need a decision on the movie, then we're gonna do trivia, and then we're gonna talk about who would win in a fight between Jackie Chan, Bruce in real life, and I'm gonna add Chuck Norris in there too.
That's fine. Well, nobody can defeat Chuck Norris because of his iron chin. But here's the thing. These are my top 2 martial arts movies of all time. And as I ranked them before, I had Rumble in the Bronx 1 and I had Enter the Dragon 2. And it's because all out entertainment value, who I'd rather watch in a movie, it's Jackie Chan. So for me, it's Rumble in the Bronx.
So that makes it 2-2.
Wow.
So we got to go to the crowd on this one. I'll give it 30 more seconds. We've got Enter the Dragon.
Because they're both amazing martial artists, really, at the end of the day. Bruce, I mean, it's freaking Bruce Lee. What do you say?
Right. He's tired.
He wins.
Apart. Karate had already become popular because of Bruce, so it's a whole decade later of evolution. We're like 2 different films.
Stop saying karate. They're both Chinese. They study kung fu.
What was the name of the?
Just say martial arts to be safe.
That's fine. You're safe with that. What was the name?
So
of
right now
we'll call it Karate X. Is that more appropriate?
No.
So we have a 2-1 score right now. Rumble in the Bronx is down 2-1. Enter the Dragon is up. I'll give it 15 more seconds for a vote to see who might add to it. Then we're going to do a trivia question. Then Chad is going to give us some dissertation.
Has some knowledge on the subject, and she is coming hard with some Rumble in the Bronx. She knows her stuff. That's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, there's really no wrong answer on this one, obviously.
No, there's not. There's definitely not.
Up against probably the 2 that should have made it to the final. That's the problem here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the NFC Championship game being better than the Super Bowl, baby. Sometimes it happens.
Yep, happens to the best of us.
Gonna happen.
All right, so that's it. Nobody else did it. So we're gonna go with, ladies and gents, Enter the Dragon is the winner on that.
This is crazy. I try to fight for pure vintage films in other categories, and they never make it to the end, but they've made it here with martial arts.
This is your dream right here, Ken. And for some other reason, there we go. Thank goodness.
Wow, you're almost as fast as Matt.
That was, Matt's better than I at this. Okay. All right. So that means we've got Bloodsport against Enter the Dragon. Don't vote yet because we're not into that yet. Actually, we did not have a Jet Li movie, oddly enough. I don't think we did.
No, wow. No, it's a good question, Phil. I thought about putting him on my list. I just didn't happen to have him in my top 10, but as a martial artist, he's absolutely in the conversation. There's some other folks that, like Anthony mentioned, that got left off the list. I mean, for
Aaliyah. Yeah, Aaliyah with
Aaliyah is also a martial artist. Yes, she should have been on the list. No.
Norris for talent, but I mean, the stuff's all poo-poo. I mean, Norris is that good, but the material is shite. It's just terrible.
All right.
Yep. I feel like we're dealing with a 2-headed monster at this point. Nope. Okay.
Biscuits and Gravy is now all gravy.
That's disgusting.
Oh, God, that's so wrong. So wrong. Okay, so we're going to do another trivia question. Chad, you have the floor. We're going to be doing $5 Venmo trivia from #BeTheChange. Let's see. Did we lose Dr. Frank again? Son of a biscuit.
He went to
Can you hear us?
And gravy.
Did he say he went to pee?
No, I made it up.
Oh, okay. All right. Dr. Frank, did we lose you? Oh, that's not the right one. Nope.
What?
$5 Venmos from #BeTheChange. It's trivia time. Frank, log back in. Okay. All right. So here's what we got, ladies and gents.
How do you get 2 girls living in your house? I don't understand this. Is it?
Oh, is that the second one? I don't know.
Yeah. What is this fucking like 2000s version of Three's Company? How do you do this in the lockdown? You got 2 blondes in the house.
That's Waco. It's like Waco. Okay. All right. So we have our next question. Chad, here it is. I'm going to go put it up on the screen. First person with the answer in the box wins a $5 Venmo from #BeTheChange. Here it is. Here's the question. Go for it.
Here we go, ladies and gents. This gentleman was not on the list today. but he's on it now. Aikido is a very fluid martial art which originated in Japan. However, this actor was known for a very hard, bone-breaking style of Aikido. Name this actor, first and last name. You don't have to spell it right, but I need two names.
Aikido is a very fluid martial art which originated in Japan. However, this actor was known for a very hard, bone-breaking style of Aikido. I have no idea what the answer is. First person to put...
I think I do.
First person to answer in the box wins a $5 Venmo from hashtag Be the Change. Never mind. I do know who it is.
Is it a guilty pleasure of mine, Chad?
No,
yeah.
You know what? I know who it is.
It is, right? Yeah, guilty pleasure of mine.
This beer is like rubbing alcohol, but it's delicious.
Oh, God. I'm sure you can.
Yeah. How dare you?
Hey-oh, Jordan.
Oh, wow. Wow.
They're wondering how I have two blondes living in the same house at the same time. They're very confused.
Come and knock on our
They just saw her get a Kenny singing, come and knock on our door. Yeah. Jessica.
You disappoint too. Ba-da. That's what I did there. Chad, you missed it.
I know.
You missed. I slammed Anthony beautifully. You missed it.
I did. What you say?
I missed it too.
Oh. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and I'll disappoint too.
Oh, that was good. You're gonna like that. You have to watch it.
Jordan, way to rock that one out. That was well done right there.
I cannot do it now. He was just essentially disappointing two girls, meaning I would disappoint two girls. Is what happened. Okay.
Why are you having a conversation?
That dinner was amazing.
A very fluid martial.
We need to bring Kelly onto the show so you guys can have a conversation.
All
right.
Get it involved.
Okay, Kelly's here now.
Cool. Join us.
Kelly.
Aikido, what's up, Kelly? Aikido is a martial art that is uses your opponent's momentum against them. So Steven's style is very hard, though. You're not used to seeing all the bone breaking and stuff like that, but hey, it's better for movies. So well done to Jordan Hartzell.
Nice job, Jordan. Oh, Jillian Smalley.
Jilly Smalls.
Oh, my God.
She finally made an episode. Fantastic.
Jillian.
And look at show off what you're wearing real quick. Show us what you got.
Jillian, I have a silk dragon on today. You'll appreciate this.
Ooh. I thought I saw the.
Did she knit that for you, Ken?
No, she did not, but I know she'll like it. She likes dramatic clothing.
So Ken, for the third time, so you can do the song for Kelly, so she knows what you did. It was making fun of me last time doing the Three's Company song, since he was confused why there was two girls in the shot and staying with me during quarantine. Apparently, it looks very Waco and Mormon. Go ahead, Ken. You gonna?
I didn't hear the final request. You froze up.
Come on,
Sing it again. Sing it again.
Sing it again one more time.
Knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Disappoints too.
Disappoints too. Yep. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Good stuff. Okay. What do we got? We're gonna do another trivia at the very end. Right now, we're about to do our final movie. Before we do Bloodsport against Enter the Dragon in Chad's much-awaited episode of karate movies and martial arts movies. Before we do that, we have the question, and we'll let people guess on this one or talk about it. Who would win in a fight between? Actually, we're going to leave you to the end, Chad. We're going to be quick for everybody else. Between Bruce Lee, Mama Russo, it's almost over. Just like a date with Ken Paul. Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. No, versus Jackie Chan.
Russo, you have Hulu. Go watch it.
Don't you talk to her like that.
I will talk to her like that. She is not nice on occasion.
Well, she is always nice to me.
Jackie Chan versus Chuck Norris. Do I include Jet Li in this?
I don't. Yeah, but like, what is it? A battle royale now, or what the hell?
Okay.
Start with your
who wins in a fight?
Doesn't matter.
Bruce Lee versus Jackie Chan versus Chuck Norris. Who wins in a fight?
Bruce Lee.
Ken?
Look, Chuck is a karate champion.
I'm tempted to think it would be Jackie Chan based on how fucking flexible the dude is. But I want to hear what Chad says. I'm not the expert.
No, and like I'm not pretending to know all, but it's all about like with Bruce. I mean, the dude used to drive down the street to strengthen his forearm while he was driving. So like his entire life was martial arts and finding a better way to do something. He created his own martial art. And in this day and age, remember when let's start over. UFC. Remember when they used to pit styles against one another when UFC first started? Right. So, and all of the guys used to win that had Brazilian jiu-jitsu with ground skills, some sort of jiu-jitsu wrestling background, right? So Bruce was one of the harbingers in the MMA revolution because of the fact that he had an open mind when it came to martial arts. He studied many different styles. He figured out the best way to do things. He lived it every single day was martial arts. That's why my answer is Bruce Lee. Chuck Norris is amazing. Jackie Chan's amazing. But if I have to pick one man, it's Bruce Lee.
He froze at such a funny spot. Okay, there we go. All right, Bruce Lee. I don't know. I really have no idea. I've always thought it would be Bruce Lee, and then watching some of Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's so freaking fast.
He's very fast, but so is Bruce. And Bruce, I think,
but who actually has the power driving through? We don't get those studies back then. Whose hit goes through you? It's probably Lee.
They're both 5'1" and 112 pounds. I don't know.
Watch the 1-inch punch. There's a video of him performing what he calls a 1-inch punch, where he holds his fist that far away from someone's body and knocks him clear across the room.
Right. Which is it's supposed to be not doable. You're supposed to do a punch to minimize it. And I think Steven Seagal's big flabby belly would let him get hit more often before he goes down.
So we're all agreeing it's Bruce Lee.
Lockwood says Dave Bautista. He's putting Dave Bautista in the mix because apparently we're welcoming WWE wrestlers now.
I would say they'd go down like a big building, is what I think.
I wouldn't want to mess with Dave because he's a big old boy. But
but up against a master, somebody who lives it, I think the master is going to win.
So in a movie, I'm watching Jackie Chan, but in a fight, I'll take Bruce Lee. That's how we're doing this.
Chad, you got a fan. It says preach, Chad. Jen's got you.
There we go.
I appreciate it.
Let's go ahead and do our final movie of the day. And then we are going to do our final trivia, and we're going to remind everybody about the Cheryl Ricks tribute memorial from Dr. Lockwood. And if anybody has anybody out there that needs some help, we would love to find them and talk to them and see if we can help some people out. So, all right. So we've got Bloodsport against Enter the Dragon. Vote now. Bloodsport against Enter the Dragon. Vote now.
This is a toughie for me, but I feel like I have to go Enter the Dragon.
I love that your mother is one of the most non-supportive of you on this show. I love that. That makes me laugh. How long is this show?
Yeah, in that night. Yeah, that's why I told her to go watch Hulu.
Yeah. Apparently, Ken is 8 minutes behind. All right.
I'm scrolling. My feed doesn't scroll.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It's things at your age, you should just be happy you have a feed. Okay. All right. Yes, Ken.
He needs his own assistant. He needs his assistant to production assistant to draw attention to certain things on the side.
I have spent 2 months without a manservant, and I'm getting grumpy.
That makes sense.
I miss my butler. This is simple for me. Bloodsport was his best, but it doesn't touch the classic. So it is absolutely Enter the Dragon. Bloodsport is a worthy follow-up. Enter the Dragon is it. We're picking the best of the best.
Shout out to
Anthony. Best of the best. We never actually covered that. The best of the best is, that Kelly is best of the best. And then the movie best of the best was also honorable mention. I think it was number 10 in the list. But so we've got 2 for Enter the Dragon. I don't know what Dr. Frank is going to do. I'm going to make it a little bit closer at this point because, as I said, Bloodsport took over my number 1, which was Karate Kid, just because I started reminiscing when I was here. Felt like I was 13 watching The Grind during spring, and I didn't know if I was going to go in the bathroom and pleasure myself or think about Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What just happened to this episode?
It escalated quickly. All right, so I'm going Bloodsport. I'm making it 2-1. Dr. Frank, what do you got? On the outside, just so you know, it is tied. No, it's 3-2 for Enter the Dragon.
Wow.
I was born
I'm going to make an impassioned plea, people.
Frank, you're important right now. Be careful. You're very important right now.
I'm feeling that emotion, and it is running through. It's running through my S2 nerve right now. Guys, you got to go with Bloodsport on this one. And I'm going to tell you.
In heaven.
No, don't go God in heaven. Don't quote a deity on this one. Come to me. And listen, that this thing has action sequences galore. It has supple buttocks as well.
You're voting for Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I just want to do Aikido and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu every time I see him. Not to mention the things that Anthony was talking about earlier. Holy mackerel. You have to go Bloodsport. People, vote it up. Up.
Would you have had the same vote if it didn't show Van Damme's naked butt in that damn movie?
Peaches.
Oh.
You're entitled to your vote. I love you, Dr. Frank.
Oh, I love you too.
Okay. So Phil said dragon, but I'm confused. He kind of went back and forth. Sean said Bloodsport already. Phil, you said dragon, Phil Wilcox, you're the dragon, but then you said Bruce Lee never wore acid wash jeans. I don't know if that's a compliment. So I'm very confused.
A compliment to Bruce Lee. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So he's talking shit about acid wash jeans. Got it. So right now we're at 3-2. We're going to let that simmer for a split second. Because right now
Lockwood wants to know about Kickboxer. Kickboxer is a solid flick, but I wouldn't call it Van Damme's best work. Russo mentioned Lionheart. Earlier. That's a solid Van Damme movie. Double Impact was pretty damn good. He's had a few, but I don't know. Kickboxer is good, but maybe not the best work that he's put out, in my opinion.
This whole show is about the best 8 of the entire genre. So
yes,
it's just not bad.
We are at 3-2 on the side. We're 2-2 in the group, so we're not going to make the decision. We got a decent amount of people watching, so we are going to do a final Venmo for #BeTheChange, $5 trivia. Also talk about Cheryl Ricks, one of Dr. Lockwood's patients. Unfortunately, after years that they've known each other, about 30 years, I think Dr. Lockwood said, is that right?
Yep.
She passed away yesterday, and he wanted to do something for Be the Change, and Be the Change, the concept is to do something for other people. So we're doing $5 Venmos as usual this episode, and next episode will be from Dr. Lockwood. And on top of it, we really, 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 if you have anyone in your life that is going through something that isn't sharing it with a lot of people and isn't asking for help, please let us know. We're going to send $50 or $100, depending on what you think would help. We'll talk about it. Send it in our private messages, our DMs. Slide into our DMs with the story. No. Be the change, and we'll send it in tribute to. It's not the same as sliding DM, but you get
sliding into things.
Did Ken just do a Bane impression? That was impressive. So again, that's in tribute to Cheryl Rick. So if you know somebody, let us know. But in the meantime, we're going to do a trivia question for our final one. Let's see if somebody just said something. Van Damme at Cimbro. Bloodsport is the ultimate guy flick. But right now, Bloodsport is losing 3-2. Right. But in the meantime, we're going to do our final trivia question of the night, and then we'll come back to see what our champion is of martial arts movie.
Le champion.
Go ahead.
Somebody's tipsy. Slightly tipsy.
Ken has had too much vodka. All right, final question of the evening. Final question of the evening. All right, Chad, here you go. First person, put it in the box.
All right, here we go. How many times did Ralph Macchio play Daniel Larusso on the big screen? Pay attention to all of the words in the question, or you will get it wrong.
First person in the box gets $5 from #BeTheChange.
Because we did it all for the glory of love.
How much have you guys been drinking? Holy nugget.
My Zima is gone.
My Sky is still there.
God, that beer is horrible.
God, don't say that out loud about Goose Island. You need to appreciate fine.
No, it has a great taste. It does. It has a great taste, but it's so strong. It's like rubbing alcohol.
Well, it's a unique product. You need to understand alcohol. You're not an alcohol drinker.
I thought your mother stopped watching, but she's coming out of the gates with the correct answer, son.
That's right. Tamerlan Tamita, she got it.
She barely beating out Michael Smith, just a hair ahead.
Just a hair.
Wow.
All right, I'm actually mom. I for a while I wasn't letting her win, but she won one other time, so I guess she wins this one. So now I got to do something good with it, Dr. Russo.
You're gonna get your money for it. It's your show's too long.
Jen Harris, 4 is not a bad guess, but in the 4th film we had a different Karate Kid. Go ahead, Dr. Frank.
Hillary, we love her, and not Clinton.
Right,
And
Hillary
not
Swank.
Duff.
Hillary Swank was in the house.
Yeah.
She was the next Karate Kid.
Yes.
All right.
An incredible boy, by the way.
Karate Kid 5, Hillary and her cankles. I love it. Yes, I would watch that. Yes.
No, you do not. I do not owe you 10, Mom. I owe you like.
I think she needs to lose her $5 just for threatening to leave the show and questioning us as to why it was going so long.
Yeah, right. I think -5 for why isn't this fantastic and on longer? You're my son. You're entertaining so much I'll poop myself. She doesn't say that.
Don't you love me, Mama Russo?
She did earlier. She said you were the reason she was watching. When you actually weren't gone for a while, she said she was going to turn it off. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds and we're going to wrap up. If anybody else wants to vote between our 2 final movies, Bloodsport and Enter the Dragon, right now we have a tie between our hosts and we have a 3-2 score for Enter the Dragon. Does anybody else want to vote? Mama Russo, stop talking.
I already voted on this.
And it never made it to the big screen. Never made it to the big screen, but I have to give a shout out to Hong Kong Fu, number one
super guy.
Actually, you know what? There was what was the ping pong movie? I actually really liked that one. Balls of Fury. Balls of Fury. Hilarious.
Yeah. Oh,
I actually forgot all about
With
that.
Christopher Walken.
Find Hong Kong Fu, the cartoon. Find the cartoon. The Scatman Brothers. It was a great cartoon from the 70s. Find it somewhere.
It needs more cowbell.
Jen, I don't think that he was in the reboot as a cameo. I'll go back and double check because I could be wrong, but I don't think that Macchio was in. You're talking about the reboot with Jackie Chan playing the role of the teacher with Jaden Smith?
I don't talking about that horrific poopy pants movie.
Awful.
It doesn't exist.
Awful.
It doesn't exist.
I need a Fenneman and Lamodal just to think about that movie.
It is pure shite.
I'm checking right now before we have a conniption fit.
It's too late. The movie sucks. Don't watch it. Watch the one you think is going to be dated. It's the best.
Hold on.
Moneymaker doesn't mean it should be done.
Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3.
Let's see. Those aren't on the menu.
Yeah.
It was in 2010.
Someone gave Kevin Ambien.
That's it. No, it's not there. So it's only 2. All right. So Jillian Smalley just locked it up. She enjoys Bloodsport. Have to choose Enter the Dragon. Ken has unfortunately died. I'm not going to lie. If there was a way for him to go, at least he did it on this show, right?
What?
What's my E-Trade password?
He was just taking a drunk nap. Don't worry about it.
Which one of us is in charge of making sure we clear his search history?
Chris Lockwood, read the question, sir. It's on the big screen.
Don't insult my brother like that. That's
y'all are getting feisty. The winner is Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon is the winner. I'm going to go and blow it up for everybody that can't see, like Ken Paul Smith, because he's elderly. All right. Enter the Dragon is the winner of this episode, and there it is. Whoa.
And scene.
Well done.
Oh
okay, ladies and gents, that is the final. We have Mama Russo 1-1, Jessica Hartzell 1-1, Jen Harris 1-1, Michael Smith 1-1, Pierre 1-1, and Kai. We had 6 people win today, and that's all from Dr. Frank. High five. I'm giving you a high five. You give me the low drop.
Boom.
I am Dr. Frank. That's from him today. Cheryl Ricks is the human being that graced his life with a lot of love and paying it forward. And that is what it's all about on this episode. Next week as well. And also, again, if you know anybody that needs some help right now, please message us, let us know, and we'll have another donation from Dr. Frank in memory of Cheryl. So please reach out.
Damn. She said Jordan, not Jessica, because she's a slacker.
Did I say Jessica? Sorry. Oh, I did. Shit, I wrote it wrong. It's Jordan, not Jessica.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you mess around. Get it together.
Mess around. That's a different thing.
Chris wants to know how we help Frank's patient.
Yes, Chris.
So, well, we can't technically help her. We can help her memory. So she did pass away. And Frank, one more time, tell us about Cheryl a little bit, and then that's how we'll wrap up the episode.
Great. So in the movement of Be the Change, a patient of mine passed away who always paid it forward. Every Christmas brought me Christmas sugar cookies, homemade, and had that kind of life, and didn't have any specific wishes after her passing. And so I decided that I'm going to pay it forward, and I've made a donation to Be the Change. And I'm asking, we're looking for people's stories to help pay it forward. If they need $50 or $100 or something like that, that we can find a place for them so that we can be the change. So I wish nothing but love and happiness to the whole group here and everybody out there. So and thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
And if it is somebody actually watching, I'm not going to talk about it on the show. If it's somebody that needs some help, that is the people that watch and play and love it and have something going on in their life, please also let me know. I'm not going to tell anybody about it. It'll just be between us. So if you need help, let us know. So simple as that. Sandra, she just tuned in, or she's been watching, just didn't answer. So Sandra, and
hi, Sandra.
I'm not gonna lie, you are a fan favorite, Doc Locke. So feel as though anytime you're available and Matt's out for a while because apparently he's got a job, which is complete bullshit. You are more than
your job.
Before we leave, this movie is voted in the top 3 of every list I've seen, but I've never seen the movie. Chad, have you seen it?
Why don't you go back and look at my list again? Number 4 on my list, but guess what, Jordan? Nobody else voted for it, which is why it got shafted. Ip Man is absolutely amazing. He's made 3 of them now. There's coming out with number 4 soon. They're on Netflix. If you haven't seen Donnie Yen, watch Donnie Yen in any damn movie that he's in, because he is in the list as far as the best martial artists in movies or just on the planet, period.
For those of you just tuning in, this movie episode is brought to you by Rain Man Chad on his favorite subject this week.
All right. I love you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Most of the country is opening back up, so thank you on behalf of Be the Change for joining us.
What the
Yes!
Wait a minute.
Kung Fu Panda rules.
People are opening up. I don't have that news. That's not happening here.
They're not ready for you yet. That's why you have to stay at home.
All right. So if anybody has small gifts, I don't have any problems at all, but I do have nothing going on in my life. So I'm the flip-flop of Frank's patient. So if you have any minor stuff to contribute, I'm interested.
Meaning if somebody sends them a picture of a nipple, we're good to go.
Oh, man, there it goes.
I feel like that was only fitting time to do that. You know what I mean?
Why does your mom want an RV?
Absolutely.
She wants the RV to travel. It's a long story.
So
Anyway.
is that why she's trying to hit you up for so many Be the Change trivia questions?
Yeah, she's chipping away at that $100,000 RV.
Yeah. $5 a time. That'll work.
Well, it was a good episode, guys. Thanks for joining.
That was good.
When are we going to be back? We're going to do 2 episodes next week. Let's do Monday, Friday. Chad, can you do 2?
We didn't tell our adoring viewers when they get to see us again.
Monday. There's more people on now. Now their faces are gone. Monday. We'll see you guys Monday night.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Dr. Frank. Thank you so much.
That's
We love you.
We want to see and hear from you guys Monday.
Yeah, we'll be Monday at 6 o'clock, and then we'll do a Friday show. I got to drive back to Dallas next week. It's a long drive, so Michael said thank you. Phil said thanks. Thank you, guys. Sandra is just always late.
Oh, dang it. Come on, Sandra.
But she's a hero, says her name.
She is. She can tune in whenever the hell she wants. She's a registered nurse.
Yeah,
That's right, damn it.
She says she's always late. No? Okay.
Yeah, maybe because
She's all right. She's good people.
Who's Serena? Do you know Serena Brooks, Dr. Frank?
Oh, hell yeah.
She missed it. She just popped in.
Oh, man.
But wait,
another time.
As soon as we turn it off, then she'll be able to watch it. You know what I mean? She'll be able to.
Nope, good point. Good point.
Yep, you can always watch it and repeat, and then you could fast forward through all the bad parts. So pretty much anytime you see Dr. Frank, it's funny. Anytime you see me talking, it's probably too much.
Is Serena going to be one of these unfortunate people that watches the show and then falls madly in love with me like so many?
God, I wish I would have stopped.
Serena would love you. I'm not kidding you. She would absolutely adore you.
Love you, Michael Smith. You're all good, dude. Love you, Michael Smith. Well done, sir.
All right, that's it. You guys have a great night.
All right, kids.
Bye, everybody.